What is good, everyone? Chris here from Slips.n.tipps back for another NBA video. In this video, I want to talk to you guys about my 5 favorite picks for the NBA slate today, which is Friday morning for me in Australia or Thursday night from all the people from the other side of the world. Now, yesterday was not pretty. I don't even want to talk about it. We had a bunch of bad beats, a bunch of bad reads, and just L's everywhere. Jaden Ivey cashed for us, but the rest was just an L, and it was not pretty as all these guys went under and they played less minutes, and all these key players just did not show up yesterday. It was just a bad slate to kind of punt on in general. Now, for today's slate, it's not that many games, but I've still cooked up 5 of my favorite picks that I'm really loving and I really want to share with you guys. So as always, let's talk about it. Now, first and foremost, this is one of my favorite picks of the day. I'm taking Jaylen Brown to go over 5.5 rebounds. Now, he's done this in 12 of his last 17 games, as well as 3 of his last 4 games against the Suns, where he's averaged 7.3 boards per game against them. He's also covered this line in 8 of his last 9 home games as well, averaging 6.2 rebounds per game when he's playing at home in recent history. And with Porzingis out, I just like this line even more because I think that could create 1 or 2 potential boards for Brown to pick up. Now, Brown is currently listed as game time decision. I know he might not play, but from all the research that I've done from all my websites and whatnot, it looks like he will play. So I really got a good feeling he'll play. I think 5.5 is a good line for his rebounds. I'm taking it there. The Celtics are favorites. They're at home. I mean, it's a lot of my boxes being ticked. He's got a great history against the Suns and a great history when he plays at home in collecting the boards. So that's why I'm going with my first pick. Now for my second pick, let's talk about it. We're going with Oubre Jr. from Philly to go over 15.5 points. He's done this in 6 games straight, averaging over 22 points per game right now. He's on absolute fire. He's also covered this line in 5 of his last 6 games against the Bucks, averaging 19.8 against them, which is also great as far as matchup goes. He's also covered this line as well in those four of his last away games. So in regards to my usual kind of things that I look out for, he ticks all those boxes. Now the Bucks are 20th in points against, but they are favorites. But considering he's just been balling lately, I want to jump on this. I think he's going to do great tomorrow for Philly. I think Philly, if they are going to cause an upset or cover the line, it's possible. And at the end of the day, Melton, Embiid, and Covington are all still out for Philly. So his role has clearly changed. He's clearly become more of an offensive option. And that's why I'm liking him to go over 15.5 points. I'm taking it and I'm loving it. 6 games straight was what really got me here. Now for my third pick, guys, it's another block. Yesterday we had no luck with Jonas Valanciunas, but he didn't play his minutes. I think this guy will, and it's SGA from OKC to have a 1+ block. He's done this in 16 of his last 18 games, which is insane. He's also covered this in 4 of his last 5 games against the Mavs, and 8 of his last 10 home games, he's gotten at least 1 block. Now, OKC at home, they're favorites. Shea's balling. He's the main guy. He's been great in everything he does, filling out the stat sheet. And Luka is also listed as game time decision as well. But from everything I'm seeing, he still should play. Even if Luka plays or not, there's going to be some replacement players to cover up the Mavs sick and kind of players who are not playing. That's going to probably be some bums, and I think SGA can dominate and get a block against them. I mean, realistically, he can do this in the first quarter. He can go out and just get one straight away. So as far as blowout and whatnot and Luka not playing, I still like it. I still think he ticks all the boxes, and that's why I'm taking him. Now for my next pick, let's talk about Kyle Kuzma to go over 27.5 points plus assists. He's done this in 6 games straight, averaging 32.4 points plus assists per game, as well as covering this line in 4 of his last 4 away games, which is great because the Wizards are on the road here. Now, he got 35 points plus assists last time he versed the Rockets, and he kind of went off offensively. I mean, points-wise, it carried it. But I just want to chuck in his assists because I think he can dish out a couple of dimes, and he is capable of getting 7 or 8 assists. I mean, his assist line goes from usually 2 to 4, then it goes back to 2, and then randomly he'll get 7 or 8 or 9. I mean, depending on kind of his role, if he's being double teamed, I think points-wise, obviously that carries it more. The Wizards starting 5 is decent in regards to their kind of lineup. There's no major kind of news that's out in regards to that. So I think him as the main scorer and him being surrounded by his other starters should be good for this. 27.5 is good. The Rockets, I'm giving them respect. I know they're a great team and they're at home and there could be a blowout here. But if the Wizards are going to compete in this game, if they're going to make it close, it's going to be in the back of a guy like Kyle Kuzma. So that's why I'm taking him over 27.5 points plus assists. Now for my last pick, this is a short line. I love these because these usually cash, and I always feel as if I've discovered something in a sense where the bookies have kind of gone under on a line. I don't know why, but let's talk about Dante DiVincenzo to go over 3.5 rebounds. Now he's done this in 6 of his last 7 games covering this line. He's also done this in 4 of his last 5 against Portland, averaging 4.5 boards per game. He's also covered this in 4 of his last 5 away games, averaging 5 rebounds per game. So on the road against Portland and his current form, everything is looking good for me in regards to going over 3.5 rebounds. Realistically, this is 1 rebound per quarter. We just need 4 from him. But this is a short line. I think that's why I think it should be at 4.5. That's why I'm taking it. Now, the Knicks are heavy favorites here. So that's kind of the biggest concern I have with this one. And that's why it's not my favorite bet of the day. But hopefully there's no blowout. Hopefully he goes out, shows some energy. And like I said, worst case, gets 1 rebound per quarter. That's very realistic. So those are my 5 picks, guys. Hope you guys like them. Let me know your thoughts. Now, quick plug for my Instagram, guys. If you're new here, if you're still watching this video, I've got a free Instagram public page where I post all my picks for all my sports, not just the NBA. I've also got a free Telegram group where I post extra picks, and these picks came early to Telegram. Every single day I post there first. So show some love, guys. Hopefully we get them ticks. Hopefully we bounce back, and let me know your thoughts in the comment. Thanks so much, guys. Really appreciate you all. Good luck today.